What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JB. We don't save, we invest. Today the stock market was volatile again, you guys. You know, we had the highs and lows, but it finished out decent and kind of strong towards the end of the day. So now we're going to talk about Bitcoin today. Bitcoin is going crazy, guys. Bitcoin is at new highs. I told y'all in previous videos to buy Bitcoin. Load the boat. You know, Bitcoin is here to stay. Bitcoin will succeed. You know, cryptocurrency is taking off. Dogecoin had its day. XRP is going through the SEC filings, but they're gonna come out of it. And I tell you this: when they beat the case, SEC case, even if they settle, XRP Ripple will go to $100 a share. So I'm telling you now, for those who are in it or who is buying it, continue to do so. It's going to be the victor. Now, Bitcoin is on new all-time highs. It went over $52,000. Yeah, you heard that right. $52,000. Bitcoin ain't stopping here, guys. Yeah, with the volatility, the highs and lows with Bitcoin, we ain't worried about that. You got an average dollar cost average in every 2 weeks. Oh, I'm going to put 50 on it. Every 2 weeks, 50. Then I'm going to do it every 100 every 2 weeks. Whatever you can afford that's good enough for your pockets or where you're financially sound at, right? The goal is to have long-term wealth, longevity, and you want to create a positive legacy for your loved ones, for family and friends, right? So here's a little video on what Cathie Woods said about Bitcoin. Let's look at it.
The Bitcoin blockchain is the most secure out there and will be the biggest enabler for this. Ready for prime time. The Bitcoin blockchain last year accommodated $1.3 trillion in transactions. Now, this is not trading activity. This is transactions. The Bitcoin blockchain is completely transparent. So you can follow an IP address and figure out the transactions. 1.3 trillion is more than twice PayPal's network. So PayPal is very well developed in the United States and it is spreading internationally. So how did this happen? In the United States, many investors don't believe this number, and it's because we're not seeing this in the U.S.
So we know that Bitcoin already set all-time highs in 2020, and now for 2021, it's set an all-time high. Bitcoin is currently sitting at $52,200, guys, at the recording of this video. So you gonna tell me that Bitcoin, when I did a video back, I believe it was in the 20,000s, the 30,000s, and I had a breakdown on what is Bitcoin, who was the founder, the blockchain. Bitcoin is very powerful. Bitcoin cryptocurrency is starting to chip away at gold. Bitcoin is, it's deflationary. So as Bitcoin starts to become more acceptable, widely acceptable, Cathie Woods said that if the banks and the federal government, if everybody allows Bitcoin at a 10% level, Bitcoin could go to $500,000. Right, $500,000. So right now, it still has the potential to 10x and go to the moon. Bitcoin is here to stay, ladies and gentlemen, young and old. If you haven't bought into Bitcoin, please buy in. I'm not your financial advisor. This is for educational, entertainment purposes only. It's your boy JB, but check this out, right? You have to think long term. See, you have to hold Bitcoin for more than a year so you can negate the long-term, the short-term capital gains taxes. You don't want to pay the 39.6%, I believe it is. If you can pay 10%, that is great. So you save 29% by holding it more than a year. But Bitcoin's not going to stop because now there's only 21 million coins. So if Bitcoin is being bought at the highest level and everybody's buying it, it's supply and demand. Supply dries, demand is crazy. So it's going to keep pushing the share price at all-time highs. When there was a lot of supply, demand was low. It was cheap. Last year when COVID happened and it crashed in March, Bitcoin's at like $5,000, I believe, a coin. It already 10x, less than a year, guys. So those who, it already was a 10 bagger, and it still can be a 10 to 20 bagger right now. Because we know we trying to get the bag. Everybody trying to get the bag, right? It's to have, long-term wealth, legacy, and liquidity, right? The 3 L's. We're about that money, right? Let's go out and invest, make money, use our minds, and take a step back and say, where do I want to be at in 2 years? Where do I want to be at in 5 years? Where do I see myself in 10 years? You have to think about this. That's why it's called investing, ladies and gents. You're going to invest in yourself. You're going to invest in your family, your children. Bitcoin is a great investment. You do what you want. I'm letting you know Bitcoin is fire. As they say, is lit. Like Khaled said, nothing can stop me. Bitcoin's all the way up. Fire. Let's go. And I hope you guys do your own due diligence, because there's a lot of risk with Bitcoin. It could be $55 today, right? 55,000 today, and then tomorrow it could be 42,000. But that's why if you hold long term, you're not worried about the fluctuation. You're not worried about the crazy waves and the volatility, the up and down. No, if you hold it long term, you ride this out, you will be rewarded handsomely, or if you're a gal, gorgeously in the end, right? It's your boy JB. We don't save. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button for the algorithm. Support me. I love y'all. Be safe.